Can't figure out what's causing your reflux? I'm going to share 4 surprising causes of GERD and LPR that are all within your control. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I post new videos about gut health and reflux solutions. I had silent reflux on and off for years, but none of the well-known causes applied to me. So if it wasn't fried foods, overeating, or late night snacks, what the heck was causing my reflux? Number 1, eating too quickly or eating while rushed or distracted. If we're distracted or eating too fast, if we're not chewing our food well enough, if we're not tasting our food long enough, this decreases the enzymes and other gastric juices like stomach acid and bile that we need to digest our foods. If our food isn't broken down chemically by enzymes and acids, and it's not broken down mechanically enough by chewing, the stomach has to work a lot harder to break it down by squeezing and sloshing. This muscular squeezing can cause the food to come up instead of go down. Number 2, low stomach acid. I know this might sound a little crazy, so just stick with me for a minute. But if you have any kind of reflux, it's more likely that you have low stomach acid than high stomach acid. But how does that even make sense? Acid reflux is caused by acid coming up into your esophagus and throat. So how could you have low acid? It's true that pepsin and acid are the main source of reflux-related pain, inflammation, tissue damage, but that's only because they're not staying where they belong, which is in the stomach. Acid and pepsin belong in the stomach, they don't belong in the throat or the esophagus. Low stomach acid can cause bacterial overgrowths, infections, it can inhibit digestion, and it can delay stomach emptying, all of which are potential causes of reflux. In fact, an increase in stomach acid is actually a messenger to close off the LES or lower esophageal sphincter, which is the valve between the stomach and the intestines. If stomach acid is too low, the message may not be sent to close this valve, and that will allow food and the acid that is there and enzymes like pepsin to travel up through the LES into the esophagus, causing pain and inflammation. Before we get to the last 2 on my list, if you know any surprising causes of reflux, let me know in the comments below. Let's see how many we can come up with together. Number 3, dehydration. The entire digestive system relies on adequate hydration to function properly. Dehydration robs the stomach, intestines, liver, pancreas, all of the digestive organs from the water and electrolytes necessary to produce enzyme-rich saliva, stomach acid, and other digestive juices. Dehydration can also slow down motility in the intestines. Anything that slows down your digestion can put more pressure upward, which can cause reflux. But do you ever feel like you're drinking tons of water and it's just going right through you? Electrolytes are important for absorbing water into our cells and balancing hydration. Some of my favorite alternatives to plain water for staying hydrated are ginger tea, which has the added benefit of improving your intestinal motility, which is that downward movement of food. Another one is water with a pinch of pink Himalayan salt. Another favorite is coconut water, which is full of electrolytes. Just be sure to steer clear of the ones with added sugar. You want the only ingredient in it to be coconut water. And then another good option is broths or stocks, especially around meal times. I don't like to drink broth on my own. Some people do, but I like to have it with meals, and that can be a good way to add hydration. And lastly, pretty simple, fruits and vegetables with high water content, like celery or melons or whatever fruit you prefer. And our final surprising cause of reflux today, number 4, spending too much time looking down at your phone or computer. This can cause forward head posture, also sometimes called tech neck, which happens when poor posture causes your head to slant forward, often thanks to a lot of time spent looking down at our phones and computers or even books. In addition to sore, tight muscles, this posture also inhibits a major nerve that runs through our neck called the vagus nerve. This nerve is important for so many things related to the GI tract and digestion, including swallowing, contraction and relaxation of the GI organs and valves, gut motility, and secretion of digestive juices. So if signals to the vagus nerve are inhibited by forward head posture, you're more likely to experience the problems that lead to reflux. Other than being mindful of ergonomics while you're on your phone and computer, a quick search will bring up any number of exercises and stretches you can do to help correct forward head posture, which will increase the function of your vagus nerve and also decrease reflux. A lot of these causes had something to do with inhibiting digestion. If you want to know more about the role digestion plays in reflux, download my quick start guide with simple action steps to follow. I'll put the link in the description box below. I'll be back next week with a video all about SIBO and LPR, so subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss it.